Ardyn and Golbez are our main bosses in the Shinryu. Both have 90 million HP. Ardyn uses non-elemental physical attacks and can grant himself a frame buff that allows him to warp to the front of the order after every player turn and uses a brave HP attack. This buff can be dispelled by breaking Ardyn. He also has heavy resistance to knockback and he starts the fight by using a brave HP attack. Golbez gives himself a large amount of brave at the start of the fight and will use both physical and magic attacks and dark and ice attacks. At 79%, Golbez will give himself a frame buff that will dark enchant both him and Ardyn and gains another large amount of brave. This buff can be dispelled by breaking Golbez. At 59 and 19%, Golbez will use a single target brave attack that inflicts paralyze. Debuff immunity helps a lot. When Ardyn and Golbez reach 79% of their HP, their stats will increase. Their force time lasts for 8 turns, and should you get their health down to 1%, both Ardyn and Golbez won't die as long as they are in force time. I do not recommend delaying them too much. Ardyn will be the one to activate the force time and he will cleanse all debuffs on himself. While the gauge charges, Ardyn and Golbez will gain turn rate up and post-turn brave regen. Even if Ardyn has been defeated by the time their force time activates and Golbez is still there, Golbez won't be able to die until force time has ended. In order to stop them, you must use a melee force ability and enter force time. Force weapons that can help, should you not be interested in Vayne FR, include Gabranth, Ursula, Camlanaut, and Dash. Or if you want to wait for core FR, he can also help out. Characters you can use include Kain, Layla, Gladio, Gabranth, Balthier, Laguna, Tidus, Lunafreya, Cloud, Selphie, Reno, Iroas, Sabin, Leon, Freya, and Snow. In JP, I waited for core FR and used him here alongside Gladio and Lunafreya. Vayne gets a rework and his force weapon, with his partner ironically being Ardyn. The force ability is called God's Slaughter. The HP damage bonus will go up by doing the following: 5% when the party uses melee attacks, 20% when the party inflicts break at the end of their turn, and 15% when Vayne uses melee attacks. I do suggest watching out for both Golbez and Ardyn's attacks. Gladio helped out in fending off Ardyn's attacks, and while I did wait for core, I used him here and he worked out great, while Lunafreya provided the healing I needed. Overall, the fight is a bit of a schlep, but because the enemy force gauge requires a melee FR ability to be stopped, the fight is by no means impossible, as we do have options to tackle the gauge. I do hope that this guide has helped you, and if you've liked what you've seen, you can consider giving it a like or even subscribing if you want more content from me. But if you just watched the video, thank you for watching, and goodbye and good luck.